Hello there, everyone. Clayfrog the Horror Franchise, back at it with another Halloween the Game video. I'm a little bit late to the party on this one, so I'm just going to go along with it. So we got some new screenshots and some behind-the-scenes Mocap Studio dialogue, I guess, that has been presented to all of us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with it. Nick Castle talks all things Halloween with some behind the scenes at the Mocap studio. The Halloween team has seen how excited fans have been about the announcement of Nick Castle's involvement in Halloween. We know the community has a great deal of questions about the role in the project, and we had the privilege of talking with the OG Shape himself about returning to Haddonfield to be a part of this game. We feel so honored to be involved in Halloween nearly 50 years since the film's original release. Nick shares that sentiment and genuinely couldn't imagine he'd be stepping back into the role of Michael all this time later. He jokingly remarks, "I was just hoping the film would help John get another job." It's clear when talking to Nick that there was an immense amount of joy and dedication from everyone involved to translate the iconic cinematics to the video game world. The Mocap session has a prominent example of these commitments. Nick discussed how much time he had recreating the signature movements like Michael's intimidating walk and his unforgettable head tilt, with Nick stating, "Well, it did make me go watch the movie again to see just what the hell I did that contributes to the success of the character." Well, that's already a great little start there, isn't it? Considering... I mean, I'm excited just reading that alone. As a hardcore Halloween fan I am, that there... it's already got me all excited. And you can tell the passion's there. The passion's there. And that's great. I think that's really great that Ilphonic is really putting a lot of love and care into this. It reminds me of Friday the 13th, the game. Stepping back into the Shape's shoes came with some help from new talent. The team is proud to announce that prolific actor and stuntman TJ Storm worked alongside Nick Castle to bring Michael to life in the game. The folks creating the game wanted the character to be as authentic as possible, and I did my best to capture the original movements. It was fun to do, and I had a great time with the team. When asked about what it was like to work alongside TJ, Nick states that he was a real sweetheart, very professional, and takes his job seriously. We were also told that TJ is a great listener and incorporated Nick's suggestions into his work. Bringing the Boogeyman back to Halloween is being made possible thanks to the efforts of the original director John Carpenter and longtime producers of the Halloween franchise Malek Akkad and Ryan Freeman. Nick and John remain close friends and regularly hang out off camera. Additionally, Nick says that he has a strong relationship with Malek and Ryan and is always there for the team, for them, when they call. Everyone involved truly appreciates how beloved this movie continues to be. Nick relayed some thoughts on the lasting impact of this independent film. There's a gigantic fan base that I get to meet in cities all around the country and parts of the world. Going to horror and fan conventions, it's a big part of some people's lives. It's been a big influence in the genre. Nice to see John get his honors he deserves now that he is ancient. Ancient? Okay. While Nick so generously offered his time, we couldn't help asking him ample questions about his work on the original film. Below are a series of questions specifically tailored for die-hard fans of the franchise. Halloween team, can you provide us some context to the popular behind-the-scenes on-set photos of you drinking a can of soda with Michael's mask? That photo is a fan favorite. It's hard to remember occasionally why that was taken, other than to guess that we had a deal for free drinks, and we needed to show them with the character. I redid the shot while doing my cameo in a 2018 film. HT. Other than playing the Shape, what other duties or jobs did you have on the set of Halloween 1978? NC. No other duties other than to help out from time to time if they needed an extra hand. The experience was valuable for me because my interest in watching John work with the cast and crew and picking up some pointers for my eventual directing efforts. HD. There have been so many great and talented folks who have played Michael Myers as well. If you had to pick one other person who has embodied the Shape similar to you, who is your go-to? NC. That's a tough one. All the other guys did a great job. I've become close to James Hugh Courtney, who is Michael in the new movies. He's a beast. HT. Considering that you can see a wisp of smoke during the scene where Annie is telling Laurie that no one is behind a bush, legends say that this smoke seemed from John Carpenter smoking during filming. Do you remember catching this when watching the film? NC. Do not remember that. HT. What led you to being cast as the Shape for the 1970 Halloween film? NC. John was a buddy from film school. They were doing pre-production of the sets that happened to be near my house. I met John there, asked if I could hang out on the set to pick up some pointers for my eventual work as a director, and he said, well, as long as you are around, put this on. Then he handed me the mask. HT. Any final thoughts you'd like to share with fans looking forward to playing Halloween? NC. With the team I met and the fact that John and Malak and all are on board, I have high hopes that the game will be something the fans will enjoy. And then he said in gesture, and keep them busy until Halloween 14. We hope you've enjoyed this behind the scenes interview with Nick Castle, from revealing that the talented JT Storm aided with Mocap, and for Michael to Nick's funny and insightful musings. We hope that reading this gets you even more excited for everyone's favorite time of the year, Halloween. So, sorry for screwing up quite a bit trying to say all of these paragraphs. I am not the best reader in the world, so again, I am sorry. I think it's really cool that they had an interview. I think it's really cool about all of this, just in general. I think it was really fun to read this, in a sense. So let's go ahead and have a look at the pictures, the behind the scenes set photos of Nick Castle and TJ Storm doing the mocap for Michael Myers. The first one here, love this one. Absolutely love this picture. Him kind of posing with the knife up. Who knows what the pose is all about? It could be a scene that's inspired from the movie. Who the hell knows? This one, him holding a rope. In the movie, you hear Sheriff Brackett talk about how he stole rope. We'd never seen him with rope except for the fact that Bob was dangling from it, but you don't actually see the rope. I think it's going to be really cool to see him actually use rope. So we will see how this entails later down the road. Here's a picture of Nick Castle and TJ Storm, who's also doing the mocap. I think it's a nice picture. I see a Coca-Cola in the background. Is that a Diet Coke? That looks like a Diet Coke. Missed opportunity for Dr. Pepper, by the way. Another little shot of Nick Castle and TJ Storm discussing the mocap. I guess Nick Castle's giving him some pointers on certain things. Who the hell knows? Nice picture, by the way. And there you have it. That's it. Those are all the pictures we got. And that's pretty much all the news that I have to share with the game. Sorry again that I'm a little bit late to the party. I've had other things going on aside from work and life itself. So I thought this would be an opportunity to announce something for my channel and to announce something new. something unique, something special that could get us all in the Halloween spirit. As you know, my channel is mainly known for fan films and such. I know a lot of my videos that I post are gaming, from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, Friday the 13th. Used to be Friday the 13th, unfortunately. But my main selling point is my fan films. Halloween, Friday the 13th, maybe a Nightmare on Elm Street in the future. But for this year, something new, something special, something that I have been excited to share with my community. So with that being said, I have a teaser trailer for you guys. Let's take a moment. Enjoy. "5 years ago, my life changed forever. What was supposed to be a normal night of celebration had turned into an absolute night of terror. And now, several years on, the evil that had destroyed my life has come back. The boogeyman has returned, and this time, it's personal." There you have it. There you have it, guys. I will be posting the teaser trailer separately as its own thing, but for now, you get to see it on this video. I am making a sequel to my first Halloween Resurgence, which is the highest viewed on my channel. I think it's got, what, 73K as of making this video? That's a lot. That's way bigger than I anticipated. It is a direct sequel to that movie, and if you're confused because I've already made a direct sequel to that, which was Friday the 13th Resurgence, well, I'm making an alternate timeline sequel, a proper sequel to Halloween Resurgence. Halloween Resurgence 2, there you go. So what do you expect from this movie? Well, I can't really say much. I don't want to say much. I just know that it takes place 5 years later, and this time my character from the previous movie is more prepared this time and is suffering from PTSD, of course. PTSD is going to play a big role in this. So from there on out, I will be showing some more advertisements along the way for this movie, as well as covering this, and who knows what else in the future. But until then, this is it. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed this video, me covering this movie, this game, and I was happy to announce my next film project that I've been working on. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Stay tuned for more news in the future, alright? So I hope you guys have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, Clay Frederick signing out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, y'all.